Health is not idle. You're either moving forward or backwards. Show of hands, how many of you are doing the best you can to live a healthy lifestyle? Trying to eat right, trying to exercise? Awesome. Don't worry if you didn't put your hand up. What if I could show you a way to keep your health journey moving forward that didn't involve getting up at 5 in the morning when it's freezing cold and pitch dark, going to the gym and doing a bunch of squats, or adding kale or chia seeds to your smoothie? Who wants to learn that? Show of hands. Both hands, please. Awesome. Awesome. So I'm just like you. I was doing my best to live a healthy lifestyle, and it was working for me until it wasn't. Seemingly out of nowhere, I started to get some random symptoms. Headache here, tummy ache there, skin rash there. I didn't think anything of it because they would come and they would go. Then they started to become more frequent, they lasted longer, and they became more severe. So when the over-the-counter stuff wasn't working anymore, I did what you're supposed to do, and I went to the doctor. Lots of blood work, lots of diagnostic tests, even referrals to specialists. And you know what I got? Nothing. We can't find anything wrong with you. All your test results are negative. So if anybody's ever experienced that before, you know how frustrating that can be, and you feel very disheartened, and you question your sanity. So I went home and I did what you're not supposed to do. Took a deep dive down the Dr. Google rabbit hole, landed head first, I might add, added all my symptoms in, and didn't you know I had a rare tropical disease that 1 in 100 million people get, and it's fatal, by the way. All right, so that's not me, is it? So I had to change my life around. I really had to live a new lifestyle. On my good days, I would do all the things. I would just cram it in because I knew I was going to have some not so good days. And on my not so good days, I would stay at home and I would stay in bed. On one of my good days, I made plans to go out to dinner with some friends, symptom-free, because this is a good day. Mid-meal, bam, it hit me like a ton of bricks. All my symptoms came back all at once. And then I realized, oh my God, it's the food. My body had been talking to me all along. My body had been screaming at me. I just didn't listen. And the other thing that dawned on me is there's got to be a way that we can all learn to tap into our body and figure this out to avoid the multiple doctor visits and avoid the Dr. Google rabbit hole. So I've created a system for you. It's simple, it's easy, and you can practice it in your own home. It's called Bet on Your Body, B-E-T. B stands for body scan, E stands for environment, and T stands for timeline. So we're going to start with the B, body scan. Simply check in with yourself from head to toe. Hey head, how's it doing up there? Hey toe, how's it kicking down there? What about the middle? That's a little trickier, isn't it? It's harder to make that connection internally. So I had a client who came to me for weight management. And we did a health history and we talked about her eating habits. And sure enough, she wasn't eating in the morning. She'd skip breakfast. She'd eat a light lunch, maybe a salad, maybe some yogurt. And she'd do what we in the business call calorie dump at night. Have dinner, and after dinner, boy, it's on. It's anything and everything. She couldn't understand why she wasn't losing weight. So we made the suggestion, hey, we just gotta flip things around. Have a little bit more in the morning, a little bit less at night. That's an easy fix. That met with a little bit of resistance. Why? Because she didn't feel hungry in the morning. She was a mother of two. She helped her husband with his business. She was taking care of her elderly parents. She homeschooled her kids too. How can you not be hungry? I'm hungry all the time. So we had to teach her a technique to regain that connection with her internal hunger and her internal fullness cues. So we're going to practice it right now. I want everybody to take a deep breath, one of those belly breaths. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, put your hands on your belly. And I want you to notice, first thing, hold your hands there and keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. I want you to notice, where did you put your hands? Did you put them up high? Did you put them down low? To the right? To the left? Are they apart? Are they together? Now take another deep breath. And as you exhale this time, I want you to apply a little pressure, just a little bit. Hold your hands there and notice, what are your hands feeling? Are you feeling tightness or firmness or looseness or squishiness? Either way, it's okay. Okay, you can relax. This is a practice technique. If you practice this every day, you're going to make that mind-body connection so your body will talk to you. My client practiced it. She got so much better with feeling hungry in the morning, and she's now down 30 pounds and counting. So E, environment. This is an important one. We live in this world. Our environment is everything around us. What touches our body, what goes in our body. I learned a new word 3 weeks ago. It's called the exosphere. That is our environment. Everything out there. Air we breathe, water we drink, sunlight, temperature. How about the food we eat, medications we might have to take? What about stress? This is a tricky one, because we can conjure up some stressful things in our mind, right? We create our own stress, or it can be something that happens out there. I want you to think about the last time you got pulled over by a cop. Everybody probably got pulled over by a cop once in their life, right? Red and blue flashing in the rear view mirror, heart goes pounding, fists are clenched, pits might be sweating a little bit. That's adrenaline, guys. That's a fight or flight hormone. Good news is that adrenaline is short-lived. It dissipates really within 7 minutes. But here's the not so good news. Cortisol takes over. We have cortisol anyways, but when we're under stress, that cortisol goes up. That cortisol can wreak havoc with your body. So B, body scan, E, environment, and the third and final step is T, the timeline. This is pretty neat. What we're looking for here with the timeline is we're looking for a root cause, and then we're looking to connect the dots. So in my case, I got bit by a tick. I had to go on strong antibiotics for a month, and my first symptoms started showing up 2 months later. Now, don't worry if you can't identify a catalyst. Don't even worry if you can't figure out what was your first symptom or what was your second. You can start practicing that timeline right here, right now. Today, we're already here, right? So B, body scan, E, environment, T, timeline. Bet on your body system. This is not designed to take the place of any medical advice. This is an icebreaker. So you can have a conversation with your body, so you can tap into the wisdom that you already have. Your body has a powerful voice. It's truthful, it's authentic, it's yours. When you listen to it, you can live your life at the highest degree of health and vitality. You bet on it. Thank you so much.